Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Spelunky. Well, actually, this isn't an episode of Spelunky. This is an episode of me updating you. So, yeah, whatever we want to call that, update or I don't know. Anyway, for those of you who watched my Terraria series, of course, we finished out Terraria. I've put up a couple of updates. There hasn't really been anything added. There was a couple of boss fights, but I mean, they were waived boss fights that they're not, in my opinion, they're not that good. And as well as that, just, they were, you can look at people playing them online if you really care, but really they were so stupid. In order to do it properly, you'd either have to have some big trap mechanism, or like I'm trying to think of all the ways that you could do it and act without cheating, because the easiest way to do it was just to cheat. But in order to do it like legit, you had to do some big trap mechanisms or have 20 plus people, or yeah, it's like you were expected to be able to kill thousands and thousands and thousands of monsters. What? That is some bullshit. I picked up that shotgun. Also, I got shot by a shotgun. How did I survive? Dang it. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, but now I'm back. My contract was absolved. Well, not absolved, it was finished. So now I should have everything done. I do have a slight problem with my recording at the moment. If you notice, I am a little bit jittery. Like, I'm not, at least I'm hoping it's not nearly as jittery as it was. Long story short, something happened to my CPU. Not exactly sure how it happened, but somehow or other, well, I mean, I know exactly what happened, but somehow or other, I actually got a spider inside, my tower. I guess I had it off for too long. Like, I had it off for about a week while I was working, and I guess that was too long, so a spider decided to take up inside my tower, and it laid a bundle of eggs inside of my CPU fan, like inside the CPU fan, like the one that's right above the heatsink. I know this because I saw part of it when I went to go clean it out, because I was trying to figure out what was going on. So yeah, basically I had some random spider come up and web up and mess with my computer, which sucks a lot. I did some like minor repairs, but for like, I mean, I cleaned it and all that stuff. I'm not saying it's gonna take a lot or anything, but yeah, as far as I can tell, basically I just need to reheat it. But at the same time, I'm at that point where I was close to upgrading it. Like, I'm planning on upgrading it this year, come income tax day, or income tax time. So I guess now I just have to upgrade it, because it's like, I'm trying to think. I think it's $40 for heatsink, like $40 to replace the heatsink fan, like not the heatsink itself, but the fan that's connected to it, and the heat paste stuff that you need to have on there to stop it from overheating. And I know it's not necessary all the time, but it is the middle of April and already 100 degrees where I live. So yeah, I need the heat stuff. Like heat is kind of a problem here. Okay. Turn around. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I know what the problem is. I know how to fix it. But I'm figuring that instead of fixing it, I'm just gonna upgrade. I believe that should be easier, one, to do, and just easier on y'all. I mean, y'all don't really want to deal with this any low quality stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, I hope you can kind of forgive the stutter a little bit. It hopefully shouldn't be that bad. I did do what I could to fix it, so if it is still really horrible, tell me, and I'll try to do more. Actually, you learn a lot about heat induction when you realize that your computer's about to fry. Like, when you realize your computer is frying itself. But yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, I should be getting back up to a more regular upload schedule. Even with my computer like this, I have no problem playing a lot of games. I'm having to turn down a couple of game settings that I kind of don't like doing, but for example, I had to turn down some settings on... Dang it, I couldn't find the key. I had to turn down some settings on, like, Arkham. No real big deal. Playing it on normal compared to playing it on ultra. I'll be honest, it looks enough like the same that... I mean, you can tell the difference, but it's not like you're missing any of the story or anything. Compared to, like, playing it on low. Yeah, you might as well not even be playing it, because you can't see half of what's going on in those cases. For those of you who kind of care what I'm doing, I'm playing Spelunky. I'm doing a little bit of practice. I have an idea. Like, I mean, I've seen a bunch of people pull it off, but I've seen a lot more people not pull it off. To basically an easy way to make higher-ish scores in the daily challenge is to basically go criminal and start throwing people's lives away. Dang it. But yeah, every time you kill a shopkeeper, they drop a decent amount of cash, so it's a good way to make some money for the daily challenges, just to go start rampaging on them. But yeah, as I was saying, have a small CPU problem, so there will probably be some stuttering on the videos for the next month or two. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Actually, I'll be completely honest. Drop this thing down to the 27.4 or whatever frames. No, it's 27.5 frames per second that YouTube does. You probably won't even see the stutters. Or if you do see the stutters, they'll probably just be that same old the same old, like, how did that stuff look? I can't remember. Oh, that was a Q shot. I think that means it's about time for me to go. So wish me luck. You should be seeing more videos. You should also be seeing a lot more videos. Well, I mean, you'll be seeing more videos, of course, but a lot more videos that aren't Spelunky. About a month before I had to, like, I stopped making YouTube videos, I pretty much, like, I was already doing the work, and I pretty much came to the conclusion that I only had time to make, like, a Spelunky video a day. Because I pretty much, like, I had time to do a daily challenge, a Spelunky daily challenge, and, like, I could play a couple more games, but they were stuff that, either I didn't have access to stream or monetize, such as, cannot say that because of NDA, dang. But games I've been betaing with NDAs, so I wouldn't be able to make videos of them, and at the same time, I've also just been playing a lot of games with other people, so I wouldn't really be able to monetize it there either due to them, so. Nothing wrong with people, but man, do they really make it hard to make money. Not that I'm actually making any money on this, but yeah. It's actually one thing I didn't find out. If you look back, I actually did a video with a friend of mine, because we were playing Terraria. We did I think the Halloween Horde mode together, and during that recording phase, I found out that according to my YouTube contract, I am required to pay people a certain amount of my, like, if they're in my videos, I'm required to pay them a certain amount, minimum. Like, I mean, I don't have to pay them, like, half or anything, but, like, if anybody has a major part in my videos, I'm required to either have a contract of them saying they don't want a subsidy, or they don't want anything, or I'm supposed to have subsidize their time because they're making me money or whatever. I mean, it's all trying to think of how to say this. It's one of those, it's great that they do it, but man, they did it to me type things. But anyway, I went ahead and I died. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. And hope, you know what, in the comment section, just leave me some ideas for what videos you might want to see. So, ciao.